Hello, hi, it's me. It's your host, it's Jerry. How you doing? So today we're going to talk about memes. Now I should specify, when I mean memes, I'm not talking about like Ugandan knuckles, where you, yeet. No, when I say we're going to talk about memes, I mean that I'm going to talk about memes about Chronicle, memes inside of Chronicle, memes where people in the world, are, of course, expressing these memes. So, my what are memes? Well, what are memes? What memes? There are no memes. And yeah, you might not note memes a lot of times. But there are memes. For example, I should probably write this title. Yeah, can I see this? Yes, I can see it in the camera. And Chronicle memes, Fortunia. I'm just going to be writing about the memes in Fortunia. Now, if you want to hear about ones that are in, like, Tamaran or something, okay, I might be able to come up with them, but... Nope. That's T. No, that's Fortunia. 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 There. So, Okay, centered. So, the first one I want to talk about is this. This symbol, right? Am I gonna draw this? Nah. Open. Open hand, no middle finger. There we go. That's a good way to express it. So, right? You might wonder, okay, well, but what does it mean? And where's the funny? Isn't memes funny? Yeah, I mean, it wasn't first. So, this symbol, right? Now, this symbol is the gesture that Jericho does when he summons. Now, sometimes he places his hand toward the ground, or sometimes he places it forward. But either way, this is what he uses when he summons. That's the gesture he uses. And so, when he summons something, normally he will put his hand out to summon something, and then, well, even though Jericho normally kicks and punches things, but when he starts to summon, normally his summons will go and take care of the enemy for him and defeat the enemy before he can finish summoning. So then, when he wins the battle, when he wins the fight, he still has his hand out in the summoning position. He's still bringing out new summons when he wins, and so he still has his hand out. So, because he still has his hand out, and he always wins while he has his hand in that position, the spectators of the battle saw it and they think, oh, that must be his victory sign. So, of course, spectators, well, some of them were, of course, adult, but even though they saw it, most of the people who tried to replicate it were, of course, children. And because children, of course, do want to copy things. They think, oh, Jericho's such a cool guy, why don't I copy him? Because he's cool. And so, well, as you would know, when children are quite influential. They have quite a bit of influence. And so, children were able to convince when the children are doing something, then it eventually works its way into the rest of society. So this symbol just became the sign of victory. No, it's just a sign for victory. You might think, oh, but how is that a meme? But well, peace sign. Peace sign's a thing. Live long and prosper is a thing. I mean, hey, you may not call those two memes, but I mean, live long and prosper, yeah, that you would call that a meme. Probably you could call that a meme. Peace sign, maybe not so much, but still. I mean, but if you really don't want to call that one a meme, right? This symbol, then that's fine. Maybe some words, maybe some text, some spoken memes. Now, on Earth, what are some memes that people say? What are some meme phrases? How about yeet? Yeet is a good meme phrase. About what's another one? What's another good meme phrase? How about, oh yeah, Mr. Krabs? You know? Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Let's come up with another one. What is another phrase that people say? How about, people saying woke. How about people saying like the keep calm and prosper. How about the people saying people using the troll face or saying here comes dat boy? You know what? People don't really say here comes dat boy. I don't know, but you get my point. People say these, they say these sort of vocal memes. And so, one of them that has been used is, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You probably heard that. You probably heard that one before. That's a meme. I wonder, what does it mean? Why do people say that? Where did it come from? I can tell you. Origins of this meme were, well, Braxton. Huh? Look at that. We got a meme from Jericho, a meme from Braxton. Haha. Well, Braxton's. He would say, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. People, of course, people want to be cool like him, and so they said it. They said, let me tell you something. Because even if, well, it wasn't exactly, exactly the same situation, right? I mean, people could go fit it to what they thought a situation should have. Now, another thing. another thing. How about another one? How about how people in universe they make jokes about how Levi will turn every. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say it, he makes a lot of innuendos. You know that. He and well, so do I as the narrator, but well, I mean, yeah. Sure, you might think that I as the narrator do make a lot of innuendos, you might think I'm kind of a perv. I don't try. Believe me, I don't try. It just kind of happens. Because, well, when I talk about Levi, the way that I described him, the way that I set him up earlier in the story, just let it so that whenever I do try to talk about Levi, well, it often ends up with innuendos. I mean, you remember that magic rod from the Aemon Pestilence campaign. You also might remember the what's else? With the rod when the rogue with the platinum gauntlet was started to like bite into the rod. You remember? Well, the audience he did seem to think it was a bit of an innuendo, right? With the way I was describing it, making it sound very sound like the rogue was enjoying it a bit too much. Yeah, I just thought it was delicious. Just trying to describe it as being delicious. But, well, hey, I guess the audience just interpreted it a certain way. I mean, hey, they were just chomping down on a wooden dowel. Now, it was metal before, but it became wood where they bit into it. So, I mean, hey, chowing down on a wooden dowel, I don't know. That's not sexual to me. It's not. It is not at all. But hey, I guess the way I described it may have led people to misinterpret it. But hey, we don't do anything. I don't make them enjoy it too much. I don't like to make them enjoy it too much because this is YouTube. Nah. Sure, these videos are not for kids, but kids are still gonna watch them anyway. I know that they will. Like, well, else? Hey, YouTube. If people are watching these videos, because they are not for kids, they should be 13 or older. That's what I'm thinking. But, well, not everybody really follows the rule. Well, that's fine. Because hey, we know. And I'm going off on a tangent. But just what I'm saying is that Levi, people make memes about how, in universe people make jokes about how Levi makes innuendos when he goes to make speeches. When people out of the universe, people in the audience, watch the games. Well, they make jokes about how it's almost as if I make those innuendos whenever I describe some things. Too bad. Now, how about number 4? Number 4. How about for Shisake, for Protagonists, we go with rain. Raining. Now it always seems to rain. Whenever it goes. whenever Shisake goes around, it starts raining. Right? Whatever he does, just rain. It's almost just the rain clouds follow him. Well, that's a joke too. People in the universe, yeah. People in the people in the world, people who see Shisake. Yeah, they meme about that. They make. Well, I wouldn't say they really meme about it because computers, it's not really a thing. We don't have phones, but they make jokes about that. People do make jokes about it. And well, hey, atmospheric rain is pretty cool. I mean, the only way you're gonna, cause like the only way Shizuke is really gonna escape the atmospheric rain is, if he goes down to the desert where there aren't clouds to follow him. Cause after all, the clouds, not the clouds want to ruin his day. They like him. They just like him. They think Shizuke is a pretty cool character. They want to follow Shisake around and give him plenty of waters, cause happy flower, happy rain, good. So, can I come up with one for But can I come up with one for Hauser? Because he hasn't really been in the story for, well, I mean, he's been in the story for a while, but not so long. Not as long as Shisake or Levi or Boraxon or Yuriko. He hasn't really, let's see, are there any memes? Because it's not really that as much that he hasn't been in the story for long, but rather he isn't, famous. What could I say about him? You know what? I don't know. I can't think of any for now. Because when I was writing this video, I intended on coming up with something. I thought that if I couldn't find anything there when I was writing this video, but I thought that if I, if I tried in stride, in the video, if I actually tried while I was still talking, maybe I would be able to come up with something. Well, I couldn't. Too bad. Too bad for me. Well, that's alright. Also, back to the phrase, let me tell you something. So, you know what? I forgot what I was going to draw. Too bad. So, that phrase, let me tell you something. Yeah, it has out of character become a meme as well as in character. Another thing along with the Levi's, Levi being Levi's speech is containing a bit of extra spicy how about entertainment, a bit of a different light than a speech would normally have. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So So, well, that phrase, let me tell you something. Yeah, pretty sure people make memes about it. Pretty sure. You know what? I'm gonna look at Discord because I didn't think to do it when I was writing this video, but I might be able to find some in the meme channel, like of the Discord D&D server where I run my games. Where I come from. So yeah, let's see if I can actually. I'm just gonna go scroll the chat. I'll try to be quick about this. Let's see if I can find some of these names.